If there's one plot DC absolutely needs to revisit, it would be the forgotten sibling of Superboy Connor Kent. Just before the New 52 cleaned the DCU's slate, the villainous Lex Luthor hinted at an enemy that would have been perfect for Connor to confront. Connor Kent has a unique origin in that he's one of the few characters that is an amalgamation of a hero and their archenemy. Half of Connor comes from the powerful hero Superman, which is where the young hero gets his Kryptonian powers. The other part of Connor comes from Superman's longtime enemy, Lex Luthor. While Superboy has much more in common with his noble source material, Connor's always held a deep fear over the connection he has to Lex. Despite the acts Connor has done as Superboy, knowing that he shares DNA with Clark's archenemy has only driven Connor to try harder as a hero. And that insistence on being a hero may be why Lex Luthor decided to redo Connor and start with a new project. During the new Krypton story arc spread across the Superman line of comics, Lex Luthor is in prison, serving as a consultant for Lois Lane's father, General Sam Lane, and his shadow organization Project 7734. In that time, Lex secretly teams up with Brainiac, and the two escape together to kill Superman themselves. During their time as partners, Lex hints at a biological creation he made, while under Lane's employ, going so far as to call it family. In Adventure Comics number 6 by Jeff Johns and Francis Manapul, Luthor expresses disappointment at how much like Superman Connor has become. However, Lex seems to have much more confidence in his new creation, now that he's using a new alien source of DNA. It's extremely likely Superman's villain Brainiac is the other half of Lex's new creation, if that green hand is any indication. Unfortunately, fans never got to see what became of the potential Luthor Brainiac clone thanks to the New 52 coming in just months after this plot point was revealed. Not only was this other clone of Luthor's never followed up on, the pre-New 52 Connor completely disappeared from the DCU for nearly a decade. Now that Connor's back, it's the perfect time to re-examine this forgotten plot point. One of the most engaging things about Connor is the fact that he's a combination of Superman and Lex Luthor. His determination to be a hero comes from his desire to not be anything like the more evil of his clone fathers. But what happens when someone like Connor is created without the positive DNA of Superman and instead a malevolent entity like Brainiac? Being half Lex is bad enough, but throwing in Brainiac DNA could make Connor's sibling smarter, stronger and quite twisted. Superboy deserves an antagonist that could challenge him only another clone could, and DC should absolutely follow up on this hanging plot thread.